Hello, this is Jerron Watkins. I'm here to talk about the observation of the coach swimming at Niles West. Um, it was I couldn't swim, so this was interesting. Um, Swimming is a different type of practice than any other practice. Um, so the coach just walks in. Players trickle in one by one. He tells them, "All right, time to warm up." So you watch him. He's pacing, walking around the swimming area with his paper in his hand. I don't know what's on the paper, but typically, I guess if a coach has papers, typically notes. He tell him, "All right, let's go." The kids trickle in the swimming room, one by one. Um, he's clapping. He's saying, "All right, warm up." Kids go through. They warm up. He's checking the paper. Um, and then he's saying, "Let's be focused. Let's get better today." Just giving encouragement of these words. Um, I guess he's having a conversation with some of the kids. I don't know about what, but he's having a conversation. Um, Kids asking questions. Other kids are talking to the other kids. What friends do. Um, when the warm-up was over, he said, "All right, we're gonna start off with freestyle laps. Right? Let's get loose." One kid get in the water, go down and back, come out. Next kid get in the water. They just go do laps down and back. Um, they do like five sets of five. To warm up. And he's saying, today we're gonna learn something different, right? We're gonna learn not different, but learn something new. They said we're gonna work on treading the water. So he tells them how he wants it to be done, the kicks with his feet, what he wants done with their hands, that can help them, so he can tread water. So I guess that's things they were going to work on, treading water. So they treaded water for. He said we're going to do it for like 10 minutes. So he treaded water for 10 minutes. And he was just encouraging. He was cracking jokes with some kids. They was just having fun, right? And laughing. Um, One thing I found, he was always just positive and happy to be there. I guess, right? He wasn't really tough. There wasn't a lot of screaming from what I'm used to on the basketball court. So psychology, I was a little intrigued watching the swimming coach and how it was. I mean, he demanded a lot. He gave feedback to his kids, things that could have been done better with the kids, but he never like got on a kid, right? 'Cause I guess in swimming, to me, from observing, you can make a mistake, I guess, right, with the flips and changing directions, but it's not like making a mistake in basketball, right, or a sport team with teams, right? Swimming, you're by yourself, but not with teams. So I guess that was a little interesting to me too, observing the practice of the swimming. Um, and then they worked on. He said, "All right, we're gonna change, take a little break." Kids went to go get some water. When they got back from water, he said, "This is what we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on. I'm gonna teach you how to tread with frog kicks." So he got in the water and he gave a demonstration. He let somebody hold his paper, um, and then he got out, and then the kids went in and they start working on what he just showed them, and the kids were all on the platform watching him. All eyes were on him, like he had their full attention. From me watching, like they respected him really well, right? No kids was goofing off and playing or talking, having side conversation. When the coach was speaking, they were watching. So that means he created, he had a good bond with his team, and they knew what to expect from him, and he knew what to expect from them. So they worked on frog kicks for like 20 minutes, and he said, "All right, we're gonna switch it up to scissor kicks and egg beater kicks." So and some kid raised his hand, was like, "Can you show me what that is?" And he asked any of the kids, "Do they know what that is?" One kid said yes, and then that one kid showed the kids who didn't know what it was how to scissors kick and beater kick, egg beater kick. That's what he said. So that was interesting. And so then they ended off. They ended off the end. They partnered up, and then they did a race. Um, two lanes, two lane, two lane touches competition within the group, and so so he partnered up. The coaches partnered them up, and then he said, you know what I expect, right? You cheer for your team, give encouragement, and that can give your teammate a boost. And so when they did that, they started, and then they all got lined up, and then they he said, "I'm gonna tell you when to go." Say set, go. First group jumped in, the kid go down and back, and then when he ended, one kid partner took a while to jump in, like he wasn't quick enough and explosive. And the coach said, "You gotta be quick, you gotta be explosive, you gotta know when it's your turn, you gotta go." And then the kid listened, like, "Yes, coach, I understand. I'll do better next time." And then they played the race, like they did like 3 times, and then the other 2 times the kid got better and he was ready. But the coach was always positive. He never really got on the kid hard, and he seemed like he had fun. Right, the environment was very well. It was a positive environment. People was giving, being positive with their teammates, and it was a good thing to watch. I think I learned, right, as a coach, right, some swimmers or some players may not be as good as other people, but if you can be positive and help them with constructive criticism and tell them things they can do better and how to be better, that will help them believe in themselves. And he preached about that, and he made sure he always walked around all around the pool, right? He made sure no kids was ever playing in the water. He made sure all the kids were safe. And I think as a swimming coach, that's one thing you have to be aware of, especially when you're in water, because water is nothing to play with. So you got to make sure all your players is safe and everything around you is safe when you're swimming. And that's what he did, and it was a safe place. And he had a good environment, good team, and he had fun with what he had. All right, thank you.